Welcome back, everybody, to another trade recap. Today we're going to be going over some plays that I took yesterday. So let's get into it. So initially, I was looking at this range in the 5 minute. As you can see, we have this pullback, we break structure, we tap back in with this candle. So this was my initial draw on liquidity. Okay, right here. And so I sort of just waited for price to retrace. So initially, I took a loss here. Um, I don't know why I entered so off of such a shallow sweep. And then I went on the 1 minute load. And I think once we candle closed above this high, which was this, I entered. So, and I targeted previous session highs. I think it was this. Let me see. I targeted these highs up here because that was just the most recent high. I put my stop below here and I targeted all the way up here. Pretty high risk to reward ratio. But as you can see, we went on to about 1.4 R into profit, and then we got stopped out. I never usually take a trade off of this light of a retracement. Usually I like to take trades off of at least a 50%, but today was a bit of an exception. As you can see, if we go on the 15 minute, I thought price was going to rebalance off of this 15 minute for value gap and then just keep pushing higher. But I guess it did want to go a bit of a deeper retracement before actually pushing price upward. And you can see we actually never even hit that top wick. So yeah, I got stopped out. It was a pretty big loss because I sized up a little too heavy on my funded account. I'm trying to just be brutally honest. I think I lost $100, something like that, on a 5K account. That was like a fourth of my max drawdown. So I was pretty upset about that. That was around, what was it, 10 o'clock? Yeah, so I got stopped out. I got off the charts for a bit, and I usually never trade London session, but I just haven't been able to sleep, so I said might as well stay up and trade London session. So as you can see here on the 5 minute, we got this nice breakup structure. Next candle, we wick in, making an actual retracement and push up higher. So this is actual good draw on liquidity. So yeah, I waited for price to come down and take out that liquidity here. So yeah, as you can see, candle closed, came back down, and then we continue to push higher. So I was just waiting for price to come down and hit my area of demand, which was this down candle before this big abrupt bullish move. So yeah, all I was waiting for was a change in the state, so just a candle close above this high, and I took it. I was waiting. I thought the zone was going to fail, but we didn't. We ended up not getting stopped out here. I don't know, maybe a bit easier to see. But yeah, we were a couple ticks away from invalidating the zone, but as you can see, we got a nice big push up, and I entered off of this candle, and I targeted pretty much the highs. I think I got it a little early here. So yeah, and then I noticed I was still up, and I noticed that on the 15 minute we had broken structure. Where is it? Here. Yeah, we had broken structure with my first trade, so I was like, okay, this would be actually a decent zone to, we break structure, we tap back in on the 5 minute, I believe. Yeah, we tapped back in on the 5 minute and we push higher. So this was my draw on liquidity. And we had a decent area of demand, I believe, on the 1 minute, since it was like a 5 minute play. Yeah, a really nice order block down here that caused this abrupt move up. So again, I thought I was waiting for price to retrace. It was pretty high up, so any retracement would do. but I wanted to see price come down and hit this order block. And I waited probably, honestly, an hour in just straight chop of this. I don't even know what to call this, before we actually finally got a change in the state of delivery. Very frustrating, but you gotta stay calm. Yeah, just price was moving, chopping up and down, up and down. Nothing was a real change in the character, unless, as you can see, I don't really trade trend lines, but it's pretty obvious. It was just holding this level for some reason. I had no idea why. And all I needed was I was gonna do this one. I just needed a candle close above, like maybe this high. So yeah, I answered off with this candle, and I targeted a 1.5. Reason I didn't target all the way up here, simply because I didn't want to get too greedy. I already hit a 2.5 R trade before that, and 1.5, like 2 trades back to back is, I don't usually do that, so I don't want to get too risky with it. But yeah, really good price action during London. I even was up during New York AM. But there was a nice play that happened. I just didn't enter because I didn't want to overtrade. But if you can see here, 15-minute zone, we had a shallow tap in, and we had a unfilled 15-minute for value gap as well. I thought price, honestly, I probably would have entered if price had come and hit this nice order block, but it just didn't end up retracing, so I figured I'd stay out of it. But yeah, both really good plays in my eyes. A+ setups on both. Took a shitty loss at first, but you know, we recovered from it. But the loss honestly was on my part. I don't know why I wouldn't wait for a deeper retracement. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.